Day 3 in the Big Brother house, 8:30 a.m. Most of the housemates are in bed. Derek is the first housemate up for the second morning running.
Look around this room. Where the bloody hell do I start? That Leslie. I mean, what do you make of that Leslie? She's rather frightening. I mean, she's the authentic fishwife. Tits hanging out, effing and blinding, knickers up her ass. Gosh. Hard to believe in this day and age that they still produce people like that. She said she'd never eaten a parsnip before. Weird. I think she thought the parsnips were a vibrator or something, the way she looked at it.
Derek comes to the diary room to talk to Big Brother.
Don't know what you made of last night's brawling and shouting. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I had to contain myself not to get involved. I mean, it was like almost like a cat fight, you know. It was all over nothing as well. We're going to have to restore some order in the house. So I think I'm going to be the enforcer. Self-appointed enforcer of the house. Well, I mean, let's see if a bit of common sense might apply. I mean, it may not, but we're all going to have a meeting and we're all going to have to understand that certain rules are going to have to apply for this house to work effectively. And we're going to have to ensure that we have the cooperation of every single housemate. It's as simple as that, you know. And the people who are not going to be able to comply with that are the people that are going to have to be punished the hardest. And they will be rejected, I'm sure, by the British people in their good sense in exactly the same way as they reject political parties that talk rubbish and have no connection with them. That is exactly what's going to happen.
Is there anything else you'd like to talk about with Big Brother?
Not just at the moment. I must get on with the washing up.
9:59 a.m. Derek has been cleaning for 1 hour and 20 minutes. Every morning, Big Brother wakes the housemates up with an alarm. It's a Big Brother rule that when the alarm sounds, the housemates must get up.
That's all right. That's enough.
Oh my God, look at this, wow! It's like we're taking off. I think we need to get out of bed or something.
Yeah, I need to get out of bed.
Oh yeah, and some D.
Why must I lie back? Get up, man! Get up! Get up! Wah! No, I'm over if she doesn't get up.
What? Oh, fuck's sake! It's so fucking hot!
Told you. Good morning. It's time to wake up, otherwise the things won't stop.
On Friday, Big Brother set Makosi a secret mission to get the most nominations from her fellow housemates.
Girl, if you don't get up, the thing won't stop.
You what? She must be immune to sound.
She must be.
I'm excited.
She sleep forever.
That's it.
Maybe she is a bit deaf. Don't, she's naked. Oh my God.
Well, I don't want to.
Don't do that, that's an invasion of our privacy.
So for now, come on, guys.
Get the fuck up. I'm gonna get pissed off, yeah, and I'm gonna just pull it off.
Just if you leave her, she'll get out.
Ah, that's it. Ah, hey! Oh, it's not taking
She's gonna work her way around now. This is gonna go on all day.
Time of the month thing.
Always use
I got pilots.
It's a classic, anything. It's a classic.
You'll be alright.
That's too easy, though.
You'll be alright.
Oh, cheers, man.
I swear. Do you want me to get you anything? Hmm?
I don't.
10:24 a.m. Some of the housemates are in the kitchen.
No, the thing is, we're getting on really well with these two girls, right? We're not really getting on with them two. Yeah, I've seen her minge and her tits.
Leslie, Kamal, Makosi, Derek and Roberto are in the bedroom.
Do you feel much before?
Yes.
Roberto, I am on my period.
Yeah, well, but that doesn't mean that you cannot wake up.
What do you mean it doesn't mean I cannot wake up? I wake up when I want to wake up, Roberto.
No, listen, baby, no, you're not here at Moloto house. You're here at Big Brother house, where everyone had to stick to some rules.
Oops, I don't know that I'm not in my own house.
Oh, good. I'll tell you what we do today. Once you're awake and more like functional, we go into the
So I'm not working.
no, exactly,
working at the
because
moment.
obviously maybe you got your own things and your brain is not like fully
Roberto, you're full of crap.
where you wish.
You are full of crap.
Yeah, fair enough. We're reading on the manual, you know, all the rules, so you figure out better, you know, what is expected from you.
You know, Roberto, you are such a selfish person. And you are such a Mimi person.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to wake up. When we do the task, I don't want to. Oh, I don't want to do this. But you hide behind people. You hide behind characters.
Yeah, all right.
And that is crap, babe.
Okay,
that
good.
Is so crap.
Okay, yes, all right.
That is just bull.
Whatever. Actually, let me do the whole thing, all right? Whatever, Minga.
Minga?
Because that's what you are, a Minga.
Wanker! Get out of here.
Don't take it too personal. If it was somebody else, I would do the same, exactly the same thing.
Do you know what? If it would make you feel much better...
All right, you must get up.
If that alarm
Rule
sounds
number
again
9.
tomorrow, I am not getting
You
up.
must get up whenever you hear the alarm.
Why not?
Because I'm a cozy.
This background noise has got to stop, and it's not funny any longer.
You know what it is?
Okay, I don't want to have a discussion. We will have a meeting, and then we'll go through everything. That's all I want to say.
I was considering suggesting that. But I was
The suggestion's been made, and I think most of us agree that it's going to happen.
(10:55 a.m. Roberto, Craig and Derek are in the garden.
I can't fucking well believe it. I think somebody's just walked off with my towel. I mean, how fucking stupid are everybody in this house? It's amazing.
I
Will you do me a favour and find me a towel? Somebody's walked off with my towel.
Sam, Science, Anthony, Maxwell and Saskia are at the seating area.
We were saying, like, I was saying, like, it's all good, like, everything kicking off and all that is good. I was saying, if this happens 40 nights off the trot,
Boring.
I think I'll be ready for a nervous breakdown or something.
Me too.
And we'll have to...
3 months.
We'll have to get everyone together and say, look, this
We're going
is
insane,
ridiculous.
yeah.
Kamal's in the diary room talking to Big Brother.
There's a division between one side of the house, another side of the house, and then there's a few floaters in the middle. But everyone's just poison-minded by the looks of things, and it's just all super, super bitchy, and it's like every waking minute of the day is argument after argument after argument, and it's like, oh my God. So we've got people like Maxwell on the other side instigating it all. He instigates arguments and situations, and he just goes in and teases it a little bit, and then he kind of sometimes steps back and just lets the situations brew. But to be fair, he's thick as 2 planks, really, and I can see straight through him. But then there's other people like Anthony who just don't want to be voted out. He really relies on him being good looking. That is his thing. That is it. He doesn't have anything more to himself. He's a bit one-dimensional. And then there's Derek. How did Derek get in here? Did he audition? Did he just walk in by accident? I don't know. It seems like Derek just was one day walking down the street and accidentally this just happened. I really don't. I don't think he knows how he got here.
What's your feelings towards science this morning?
My feelings towards science this morning are actually positive. Something seems to have happened a little strange after that one. That was a very healthy debate, to be fair. And, you know, he's at the end of the day, science isn't a bad person. He's just deluded. Science doesn't appear to be bitching behind people's backs in the same way his fellow friends are. I know Science, it's all fake, but Science in that regard isn't fake and isn't bitching behind my back, and for that I respect him.
12:29 p.m. All the housemates are gathered in the garden. Derek has requested a house meeting.
I'm not chairing this meeting, so I mean anybody can feel free to interject at any time. But what I thought was going to be helpful to everybody was to have a discussion about the way forward, and I think it might be best to start with relatively non-contentious issues, and let's decide first of all what we want to eat and when we want to have it to eat today.
When anyone feels like a bolognese, I'm going to cook it. So any day of the week, give me a shout, and that's what I'm doing.
Obviously,
and who's going to do the washing up?
I'll do the washing up tonight. I need to get busy, guys, otherwise I get bored.
Sure.
So I'm happy. So I don't feel like you know you're taking the meat, but I'm happy to do whatever because I want to get busy.
I think a bit more contentiously, I think we need to really decide what time lights go out in the bedroom. And we've got to rigorously enforce this because sleep deprivation is going to affect everybody. You can all have your rows whenever you like, but not at out light time, as far as I'm concerned, because I want my sleep. If people don't want to go to sleep, there's plenty of other areas apart from the bedroom to be.
Yesterday I did say if one person wants to sleep, we should not make people sleep in the lounge. And now people are going to look like they want to be all smart asses and think it's a good idea. Yet yesterday people jumped on me and said, oh, it's only one person who wants to sleep. He can sleep there if he wants to sleep there. Yeah, you know, I'm not going to name names. Can I just finish talking? I'm not going to name names. Sure. But then I was upset yesterday. I'm not being a me person, but I've done grand things for the past 2 days. But because Makosi has done them, oh, we don't need to thank her. Oh, Makosi has done them. It doesn't make sense. They wait for Makosi to buy. Let me finish talking. They wait for Makosi to lose it, and then they want to highlight on that. And I don't care. I don't mind. I don't give a toss. Yeah, you know, this is not.
Let's hear another point of view. So come on.
What? You came in and you said, look, Del Boy's having a kip in the lounge. He's sleeping in the lounge. We're all in there. Should we all move out and get Del Boy in there? And I said, I think because Del Boy's sleeping, don't wake the fella up if he's having a kip, right? Because he's sleeping. We're all in here, we're all cushy. If he walks in and says, listen, boys and girls, I wouldn't mind going to sleep. Is it all right if I come in here, put the lights out and you all go in front?
That's what I'm saying. It had to be Del Boy to come in and say that.
No, you was telling everyone to be quiet, so I'm going to tell you to be quiet now, darling. All right, is that okay? Is that okay for us?
Okay, Makosi, let him finish. Let him finish.
When you said you wanted to come up with a time to switch off the light, he's the one who jumped in and said, oh, when the first person wants to sleep, we turn off the light to look good. But he was the same person who yelled when I said somebody wants to sleep.
No, listen.
Anthony, you haven't. Hang on.
Don't jump from my swing. You're not my
Anthony, you can have a say in a minute, but for God's sake, this is not a beer garden.
I know.
Now, have you finished? Now, hurry up.
I haven't finished before she started.
Okay, now just hang on, and then you can go.
She can tell everyone else.
Max, have you finished?
No, I haven't.
Okay, carry on, quick.
He was sleeping, and all I said was, I don't think we should wake him up if he's sleeping. I'm saying that if he had walked in that room and said, I want to go to sleep, I would have gladly got up, walked in the front room or in the kitchen or whatever, and turned the lights out.
I mean, I kind of think that what we could ask Big Brother, I mean, because we can't do anything really without their cooperation, is that the light should be turned down by about, let's say, 12:30. 1 o'clock, the blinds come down halfway, maybe. Something like that.
They won't do it.
I don't give a damn whether they'll do it or not. We can ask them. That's all I'm asking. I'm not saying that they're going to do it. Okay, I'm asking whether people agree that is a reasonable request to make.
Yeah, it is reasonable, but the big guy...
Okay, fine. I don't care about the big guy. I'll deal with him. Right. Okay, hands up then, everybody who's in favour of that proposal that I've just put. Okay, thanks very much for that. So that's, I think... Unless anybody else has anything to say.
That's what. That's the most important. Generally, things.
Unless anybody else has anything else to say, I mean, I think that we can all go about our business because we've got a very busy day ahead of us.
We'll just see how.
Hello, everybody.
1:53 p.m. Housemates have been given their first group task. Big Brother has asked them to get into pairs and one group of 3 to paint portraits of each other. Housemates have been working on their portraits for 16 minutes.
You're a beautiful person, do you know that? Inside and out. I think you're only 19, aren't you? And you're really grounded and mature for 19.
Thank you.
What about me? What sort of vibes are you getting from me and my stunt?
Yeah.
I don't know how to do your forehead.
Just put more body into the hair. You need to be vigorous with the hair because it is vigorous hair. Don't be light with your brush. Punch it in. That's it.
Babe, do you want to have a quick look at yours? It's not actually that bad.
Oh my god.
It's not that bad, is it?
Oh my god. I can't fucking believe that. What the fuck have you done? I look like a boy.
Is it bad?
Yes. I look like I've been tangled.
I think I finished.
Yeah? Can I look?
Yeah.
Voila. I see. What made you do blue eyes, seeing as though my eyes are really brown?
Because I didn't know how to do the brown, and brown would look good. It's not that I got a fixation with blue eyes, but I thought it stands out. I did try, but it didn't look good, so I changed it.
Well, you know it's me anyway.
I think it looks pretty similar. What is this? The blotches?
I'm a spotty.
It was just like to give a little bit of texture to the face. I think it looks better, you know, when you look at it a bit closer than from far away.
I think it looks better when you don't look at it at all.
All right, yeah, you got a point.
What do you reckon?
Oh, lovely. Gorgeous.
This well, we're going to explain.
Lucian Freud's going to need you, darling.
I'd rather learn something than have misconception.
You feeling it?
I'd rather learn it than...
You're trying to turn us, not...
3:27 p.m. 1 hour and 34 minutes later, Big Brother has gathered the housemates at the dining table to explain their works of art.
Okay, this is Craig. I think it's because he looks like a gnome. And he's got quite pink cheeks, but white face everywhere else. And this is to represent his big mouth. It's like, really big mouth. And that's it.
Can I say one thing? The things that strikes me the most, actually, are the ears.
It's because he hears everything, he's an earwig, he listens to everyone.
It makes a lot of sense. Very good.
Where's my cozy?
Cozy.
This is Derek. That's a bald head. Very bald head with very shiny bits in front, like going like really bold. He's got so much flair on his lips and his nose that represents the way you talk, the way you put yourself across in such a beautiful way. And you've got very warm. Are we listening?
Yes, sorry, love.
And you've got very warm, mysterious eyes. There's so much mystery, but I think that's a very beautiful painting.
Well done.
This is not a work of art, but my subject certainly is. What I saw in my subject was much beauty in almost every aspect of her features, from her hair to her lips. Everything about her is very charismatic indeed, and it's very beautiful too, in my view. What I wasn't able to do justice to was a beautiful nose and an even more spectacular. Sorry, if you want to do this, if you want to stand up and talk, then I'll sit down.
I'm sorry.
Okay, right. I'm sorry I wasn't able to do justice. Next time I'll try harder.
Thanks very much.
I just said I didn't get a round of applause.
Right. I know that you think it's a bit freaky, this, but...
I can't wait to see the meeting behind the sun.
Well, I did try my best, but obviously she's got beautiful features. And I know the picture here, look, I mean, the painting looks a little bit sad, and I think because, you know, she hasn't really settled in yet. It's all coming up, you know. We haven't seen, I think, the best of Sasha, yeah?
That's a good way of putting it.
Saskia, sorry, Saskia. It looks a little bit sad because, you know, you said you've been tired and you've been a bit stressed and all that. That's why it looks like that. But, you know, it's coming on. That's why it's all this is all about. And this is basically the reason why this is like this.
Very good. It looks like before I started this project, I wasn't a very good drawer, but now I can safely say, move over Rolf Harris, right? I'll put Tony Hart out of a job because this is science.
Yeah, go on, man. Can I say something? Do you know what I like? The eyes.
He's supposed to be saying something.
Yeah, the eyes are basically just clock. He looks like he's bogging someone. He's a bit of a rude boy. Fancies himself as like a bit of a street fella, and he is in the ghetto, like he says. And that's about it. That's science, ladies and gentlemen.
This is Vanessa. As you can see, we have her lovely kind of golden skin, her beautiful, pretty eyes and eyelashes, her lovely two-toned hair. Yes, I don't think I fully did her justice, but we'll see. She's a very pretty girl.
You know, it's actually, you know, one thing about this is interesting that when people explain, you know, their work, you know, you could really see it better. Because I thought that was a big crap, to be honest with you, but now...
4:17 p.m. Most of the housemates are in the living room. Derek and Kamal are in the bedroom.
I'm a lifelong Tory, so I thought to myself, well, it'd be a good thing, if nothing else, to be the only Tory that knows anything about popular culture.
Fabulous.
Makosi is in the diary room talking to Big Brother.
How is your secret mission going today?
It's worked. I think I've done most of it, you know, because now even if everybody tries to be nice and everything, the first 2 days they've stuck in their heads. Makosi's going to be like, we want Makosi to go. So I'll just keep being me, let them feed on me, but I've done the big job, and yesterday was so difficult, especially yesterday was so difficult. And I loved this morning, man, when Science came to me. He said to me, oh, are you okay? And I'm like, God, tummy ache. But I didn't have a tummy ache. But I wanted to cry about the alarm because it was really pissing me off. On normal circumstances, I would have jumped out of bed, taken my duvet and slept in the sitting area. But I thought, I have to do this. And then when he came to me to give me the towel, I started crying because of the alarm. That's why I cried. The alarm made me cry. And at the meeting, I know when I scream, I annoy. And I was screaming at Maxwell, especially, because I know when I scream at Maxwell, I get it back. I could do this task for the rest of the 10 weeks.
Makosi has decided to tell the housemates that Big Brother has asked her to wash the aprons used in the task in order to receive some wine for the group.
I have to wash those aprons if you guys want wine, and I'm not doing it. Do you want some wine?
Wine?
Yeah.
Is that what the...
Yeah, you will get some wine if I wash them.
Oh, darling, please.
For you, I've got red wine in my cupboard, but for everybody else. And I think I'm going to tell them that.
Yeah, are you going to tell them? Because I think you should.
Tell them.
She's a fucking bitch.
Just to annoy them.
I love it. So I'm going to tell them just to annoy them.
But to really annoy them, you go and say, Makosi has been given a task to wash the aprons to win us some wine, but she just won't do it.
Well, don't say wine, say alcohol.
Just say
they won't be interested
to get
in
some
wine,
alcohol,
but
she just won't do it.
Do you think I should?
Yeah.
Why would I be so? Because I don't drink.
I'll have to say why
don't you wash it? And I'll say, well, it's her decision.
Because they all know I drink wine, he doesn't.
And in my head, I want to really find a woman, you know, that's going to be with me for the rest of my life.
Oh, that's so
Ain't that what everybody wants?
No, it's
I'm
true.
too young to find that person yet.
What I'm saying is that you make mistakes because, you know, this it was my case. That was my case. I've started too young.
Get up next
I
to this
don't
diva.
want to hurt anybody.
Makosi, why won't you wash it?
I just won't because I think he's picking on me and I don't think it's fair.
Why not?
I mean, I like...
It's only, is it 4 or 5?
Yeah, but I don't care. I don't care, I'm not doing it.
What's that?
Big Brother said to me, if I wash up the aprons, you guys will everyone will get some alcohol for her birthday.
Of course he can't do it.
No, I'm not doing it.
Why not?
How am I?
He's using me.
I'm not
doing it.
Because he take one for the team, bite the bullet and go and do it for the rest of the gang.
No. And you know the dodgy thing is, he's got 12 bottles of wine in there. I'm not doing it.
Mikosi, come on.
I'm not doing it.
Mikosi, please.
No, but honestly, don't you think I'm being picked on?
Listen, we shouldn't be begging here because she should have enough common sense to realise that she's talking a lot about bottom line.
You're being a spoilsport, man. Stop being stubborn and go and do it, man.
Just let her. Because
fucking shit. Crap.
This is now bullying. This is now because I think we should let Mikosi be who she is.
Yeah, I know she is, but...
No, but at the same time, you know, we can't change her.
Yeah, no, I can't change, but generally that's out of order, man. She should do it.
Can I just answer your question, Mikosi? Why do you not want to wash the aprons?
I feel used.
Why?
That's bollocks.
I had to go 200 keys to open my bag. And now I'm having to wash off paint.
You're just washing an apron. Oh, bull, man. I ain't got no sympathy.
That is quite it. They are taking...
200 keys?
Maybe you should... No, but come on.
Oh, she knew what she was getting herself into, man.
No, if the lass is feeling a bit upset, then I'm feeling bad now.
Because everyone's saying to her she should do it, and she doesn't. You can't make her do it.
I know we can't make her do it.
Can I just make one point?
Baby, you don't have to do anything if you don't want to do it.
Yeah, go with that. Can I make one point?
Darling, you're going to get an Oscar. You're going to get an Oscar, darling. I'm going to see to that. You're going to be written into the next script.
8:34 p.m. Most of the housemates are in the living room.
Poetry, baby, doesn't have to rhyme. This is poetry. Fuck shit, silver door. Fuck, bitch. That's poetry.
Yes.
Maxwell's cooking spaghetti bolognese.
It's going to be hot though, so we'll fucking probably call it off. If you burn your tongue over to taste it, probably wait for ages. So like...
Lovely.
I don't fuck about.
That is lovely.
Big Brother calls Mikosi to the diary room. This week, she is the unlucky 13th housemate. Yesterday, Mikosi requested cherry aid, as it wasn't available on the shopping list.
Hello, Mikosi.
Oh, Big Brother. Oh my God, that is so cool. Thank you.
Mikosi, Big Brother has noted your request for cherry aid and would like to give you the opportunity to share a glass with Big Brother.
Thank you.
To win a glass of that cool, fizzy and cherriest of cherry aids, you need to answer a simple question.
Okay.
Mikosi, in common folklore, what is it said to mean if you walk underneath a ladder?
Ha, 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 ha. If you walk underneath a ladder, apparently, you get bad luck.
That is the right answer, Mikosi. You may now open the bottle and pour yourself a glass of cherry aid to enjoy with Big Brother.
Oh my God, it won't open. It won't open. It won't open.
What's wrong, Mikosi?
It won't open.
Oh, that's bad luck. In that case, please leave the cherry aid on the table and leave the diary room.
I'm not leaving.
8:50 p.m. Most of the housemates are in the kitchen.
Craig, having some dinner, babe?
I'll have something later.
you want me to tell them to save you some?
Do you know what? I really haven't got enough.
See if you snapped it.
Craig. Craig. What's the matter, babe? Do you miss home?
No, this is all just a bit much for me at the moment to deal with.
Oh.
Be alright in a minute when I calm down a little bit. It's just like, yeah.
I asked him if we wanted to save him some dinner, but he said there's not any there.
I just can't eat.
No, you need to eat something.
I just don't understand. I really don't. You know, it's just like, you know, I try and do as much as I can, and, you know, I never even get a thank you, for, you know, for whatever I do.
What's up, man? You cool?
Yeah, I just don't feel very well.
Yo, cool, man. Yo, be easy, man. Everything's all right, man. This is a little ride, man. A little roller coaster. You just feel like you've come down to the bottom, but we're going straight back up. Get back on before we get back up. I tried.
But you need to learn to rely on you to feel good, not on anybody else.
You know, there's a lot of people, you know, who are competing for attention, and I just can't do that. It's just everything, you know. And people overtalk people.
Yeah, they do.
Do you know what? I've spoken to some people this afternoon, and do you know what? They've turned around and done? Halfway through the conversation, they've just looked away.
Oh.
What am I supposed to do?
I need you to tell yourself that Craig is the man. And if somebody doesn't want to talk to me, it's not my bad, it's their bad. Yes?
Yeah.
I'll see you later. Come on then, ladies! Ladies! Where are my shoes? I came in here with my shoes, actually. Really? Did you find it?
I've got snot hanging out my nose everywhere. Do you know what? I feel so dizzy. I just feel like so many people are trying to play people off against each other.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I know you don't want to start this again. What's up? What's up?
I'm just finding it all quite, you know, at the moment it's a lot for me to take.
The whole experience.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong in being like a bit fragile and a bit, you know, like maybe low. And maybe at the moment you're going through, because of this situation, you're going through a bit of a low, you know, low. I tell you what, I had one of the most horrendous winter ever in my life. And if you talked to me probably 3 months ago, I felt so bad and shit. But it's not always like that. And on the other hand, it's not like I'm always strong and confident.
Do you know why? But I feel so...
Listen.
I feel a bag of nerves the whole time.
Do you know why?
The whole time.
You know why? I tell you straight away why. Because you are out of your environments. And you're trying to adapt to all this. But I tell you what, man. You know what we should do? We should go and get some food.
Yeah.
All right? Because that'll cheer you up. And then we'll carry on and talk about this. All right?
I'm just going to have to sit here and just calm myself down a little bit and just compose myself.
Okay.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. We can bring the food here.
Do you want
But
me?
before that, stand up for a minute. So let's have a hug.
Group hug.
Reggie.
Thanks, buddy.
Group hug.
You're lovely. You're my
"9:55 p.m. Most of the housemates are in the living room. Sam's in the diary room talking to Big Brother.
Sam, what's your favourite thing about being in the house?
My favourite thing is, I don't know, Paul or Anthony. I'm not quite sure which. Anthony's great. He makes me laugh all the time, and as does Maxwell. But Anthony's fit, obviously, so that's like perfect. A fit guy of my own age in the house is quite cool. Quite a treat, so that keeps me going. He's like perfect, like he's my type. Like dark, good looking, dark hair, blue eyes, arrogant. No, he's not arrogant, he's just sexy and confident. Yeah, like a lad's really funny. I just really like clicks with him. And like there's chemistry there, I think. Yeah.
2:28 a.m. Most of the housemates are in bed. Anthony, Vanessa, Craig and Maxwell are in the living room.
I want to talk about you and how gutted you must be feeling right now.
Who, me?
Yeah, because that is clearly what she said a minute ago was a shag last night, I reckon.
You what?
On the cards. You let the side down, you let the boys down there, mate, I'm afraid. Last night. She just said just now, she goes, you know, I was feeling horny, and it was like when last night I was really horny like that.
Did she say last night she was feeling
Yeah, we were
she wanted to shag you?
No, she didn't say that, but it was like, I don't know. She was touchy.
Who's shagging who?
No.
Fill me in, I want the gossip.
She jumped in his bed last night.
Who's she?
Don't worry about it.
Sam.
Yeah.
I'll tell Sam. Jumped in your bed last night.
I know what you mean. I've been thinking about what you said. I think done the right thing. It was fucking day one, man. We got fucking weeks.
Tell you what, imagine, a shag would have just finished last night off, wouldn't it? You would have had everything plus the shag. I mean, the only thing that wouldn't have happened.
No, I don't know. I think she should do it now. I think she's a nice girl.
Who knows what'll happen? It's early days.
Would you ever have sex on Big Brother?
I think so.
I wouldn't.
I would.
I would.
3:32 a.m.
No.
Anthony, Roberto, Vanessa, Craig and Maxwell are still up.
It's still
I don't fancy any.
Hey, I've just seen a rabbit. Some sort of rabbit or
what the fuck?
Some.
What are you
type of
talking
animal.
about? What are you talking?
I'm telling you.
Don't be stupid.
I'm not being stupid.
Quick,
I'm telling you. I've seen something.
It's a gnome.
There's fucking animals out there.
I've seen something hop across here.
Of course you didn't.
I did. I'm telling you. Look, there's a hole there.
What?
Rats, man.
There's a rat in the kitchen. Actually, they've actually put it down, eh?
I've seen something, I'm telling you.
It's a rat, it's a rat.
Yeah,
Look, do you know what they've done? They've been in that bin bag, look, they've been in that bin bag and run across there.
Well.
Right?
A rat is not the end of the world.
I could have fucking put money you were going to do that.
They attack you, don't they?
It's like a...
They run up your leg and stuff.
Free kick.
They
That's it.
they try and bite you, do you reckon? Was it a big rat? Was it like the size of a cat or something?
It was
It just seems it was like a fair
Nothing.
size.
Was it like a hamster size or like a cat size?
I'd put towards more hamster size, like.
You look sleepy, you tired?
I got the bastard!
Oh my god! That is off the hook. A leaf. Even after the leaf had settled down, she was running.
Dude, high five.
That was possibly one of the funniest
moves so
dude. Don't leave us hanging, dude.
You chucked it and you jumped, but then you could see it was a leaf, but you still fucking went like...
That was good, really good.
Big Brother is back on Channel 4 tomorrow night, 10 o'clock.